Hey guys, this is Vaughn, and welcome back to another episode on the Pixel League server. We are going to be doing some kind of boring stuff today. I need to get another episode recorded, and I thought that I would do another Q&A. You guys seem to like the Q&A. Oh, good job, King Daddy D Mac. You guys seem to enjoy the Q&A that I did a couple episodes ago, and I had a bunch of questions from that I didn't get to answer, so I've compiled a bunch of them from that episode where you guys asked them. Look at all of these reeds. Why would one man ever need that many reeds? That is a lot of reeds. So what I want to do is I thought I could do some more leveling, but I don't really feel like leveling. What I need is a ton of clay to make these roofs. I've got a bunch of clay down here. Ow! He says ow before he lands. So I've started cooking some of it up into bricks, but we need way more. So what I want to do is, we've got a bunch, but I want more than I'll ever need. So there's an island, I think I showed it a couple episodes ago, where the clay is bountiful. So I'm gonna head over there, and we're just gonna harvest clay while I answer your guys' questions. And I know it's gonna be a little bit boring, but you can listen to it kind of as a podcast and hopefully deal with the fact that it's a little bit boring, but you know, not every episode can be an amazing battle with beef or an amazing building episode or something. Sometimes we just gotta have a little bit of slower stuff. Do you not get experience from these? Oh no, you do. It's just very slow. I'm kind of hoping that I'll get, because this shovel is not even anything fancy. It's in breaking 3. This one's on breaking 3 on efficiency 4. I would like to get, this one's almost dead. To combine it, I think it was 21 levels. And at that point, it's almost like worth just getting up to 30 levels, because that's just not even full. So I might just enchanting another shovel. So we'll see. I might not. It depends on how much time I have. But I thought I would show you guys some of the clay starting that we're doing, and then I'll meet you guys over at the island when we get started. Golly, it's dark on this little island at night, isn't it? Jeez. Anyway, let's get started. There's lots of big pockets of this clay that I need. Just look at this. And I did end up putting the 21 levels into the shovel. It's not perfect, but I wanted to start now, and I didn't want to have to wait until I got to 30 levels. So I figured that was just the best option, because now we can just blast through this clay like this. So satisfying. Anyway, let's get started. These are questions asked from a previous episode, and the first one is from Harry Jackson, and Harry Jackson asks, who are your favorite YouTubers to watch? That is a great question. Do you know why? Because I make YouTube videos, and I have a lot of YouTuber friends, and probably my favorite, it's kind of weird, but is probably Beef. I used to have different favorites, but a lot of them have kind of moved on to different games, or I've moved on to different games, and Beef is one of the guys that still puts out content that I still actively watch. I don't watch everything he puts out, but I watch a lot of it, and I really enjoy his commentary style, so it would probably be Beef. After Beef, it would be probably Good. Both of these guys are on the Mindcrack server. I'm assuming a lot of you know what that is, but it's very possible that some of you have come here from a different place and don't know it. And they're both on the Mindcrack server, and I really enjoy their content. Other people I also enjoy, there's a smaller channel, Great Scott LP. I really like him. He does a lot of live streaming. He has a channel as well, but he mostly does live streaming on Twitch. And I also like a DualGet, who I used to be on the Red Cube server with. He has very high quality production value. Doesn't have half as many subs as he should. So if you guys are looking for someone new to watch, check him out. Well, check them all out. I mean, Good and Beef they're great, and you should check them out if you haven't, but they don't need the support quite the way that people like Great Scott LP and a DualGet and them do. I'm just going to get rid of some of this out of my inventory. So they're great, and I support at least one of them, Scott, on Patreon. If you haven't checked out Patreon, you should definitely check that out. I've got a link to it in my description, and you can always check theirs out just by changing my name to their name, Great Scott LP or a DualGet or whoever. It's a really cool way to support some of your favorite YouTubers without, I don't know, if you don't want to watch ads or something. Anyway, great question. Thank you very much. Next one. Well, and who's your favorite YouTuber? Don't say it's me, because I know it's not. I mean, maybe I am, but probably it's not. You know, I mean, don't brown nose to me. Be honest. Although, if I am your favorite, let me know. That would be kind of cool. Anyway, next question is from Namad. Namad? Have you traveled, and if so, where? I have traveled. I love traveling. I've traveled a lot, although not as much as I want to, and not obviously as much as some people. But I'm American, if you didn't know. I'm American, so obviously I've traveled to America. I've traveled a lot within the U.S. as well, although that doesn't sound that exciting, but when you consider that my country is like 10 times bigger than a lot of your guys' countries, or 100 times bigger, or 1,000 times bigger, having said that, I've been to both Texas and New York and Florida and California and Nevada and all of those places is kind of impressive, because that's kind of like going to 50 different countries in a way. There's some states that I haven't been to, but I've been to all the major states. I've lived in a lot of the major states too. Outside of the U.S., I've been to Canada and Mexico. I've been to Europe, England, twice, Paris, and Japan. I went to Japan many years ago on a language study abroad course, and I think there's a question later on that talks about a story that happened to me in Japan, so I'll talk about that later. I would love to travel more. I would love to go back to some of the places that I've been. I just love traveling. I feel like it's one of the best things that you can do as a person, is to like see other cultures and experience other life and other, I don't know, why is this open? Other stuff. So yeah, I love traveling. Have you guys traveled? Where have you traveled to? Where's your favorite place that you've been? Oh man, I'm glad we got our ender chest on us, because we're gonna have to start putting some of this clay. This one pocket of clay is gonna take up my entire inventory, which is great because I need clay. The sucky thing is that I'm combining it all into balls, and then I'm gonna have to break it down again in order to cook it. I wish that I could, I don't know, somehow not do that. Anyway, that was a great question. Next one is, oops, that's not what I want to do. That next one is from Cole. Oh, this is a question that a couple people asked, including Cole Pravda, the Gladiator of Ashton, and someone else. I think it was like Lara or something, and probably more than just that. People asking me how old I am. How old are you? I don't quite know why people ask this. Like, it's a pretty common question. I don't know if it's just because it's an easy question, or if people are genuinely curious, or like if you'll relate to me better or worse if I'm closer to your age, or maybe you'll respect me more if I'm older. I don't really know. And I'm always a little hesitant to tell people how old I am because of, well, like for instance, this Pokemon series, I would imagine that my target audience, the people who are mostly watching this, are kind of young, you know? Because Pokemon is kind of a kid's game. And I know a lot of adults who play it, so it's not like I'm making fun of anybody. I mean, I'm an adult. I'm definitely an adult. But I don't want like the kids to be like, "Hey, you old man, I don't like you because you're so old" or something. So I'm always a little hesitant to tell people. But I'm pretty much the same age as Beef. If you know the Mindcrackers, I'm the same age as Good and all of them. So I'm in my 30s. I'm kind of old. I look young. I sound young. I feel young. A lot of people assume that I'm in my mid-20s, and that's fine with me. I feel like I'm in my mid-20s. A lot of times I definitely don't feel like I'm 30-something, so I don't know if that influences your opinion of me, ladies. I'm a dork. Anyway, yeah, I am in my 30s, and I won't elaborate anymore. I know that there's more of this clay hidden underneath this gravel, but is it a boss? Oh no, that's a crocodile? Totodile. Yeah, I know that there's more clay in there, but like why pick out like 3 pieces of clay tediously like that when we can just walk over to another patch? So let us do that. Let us stick all of these together like that. Let's do that. And you know what? Let's put the old... Now the sucky thing is that if I put the ender chest down, we're going to have to get the silk touch pick out, and that's going to clog up another inventory space. Let's see. Let's put all of those away. That's great. You know what? Let's put some of this other stuff away too. We'll keep those on us, and we'll put the wood away, and that too. Okay, and so the next question is from Faiz Al-Marisi. Faiz Al-Marisi. I'm sorry if I say your guys' names wrong. I'm doing the best I can. And he asks, what is your real name, And how long have I done YouTube? My real name is Vaughn. A lot of people are like, why do you spell your name with an A instead of an O? Because it said Van. It's spelled Van, but it said Vaughn or whatever. And the reason for that is because it's my real name. Blame my parents. I know that there's another big patch of this. Oh, there it is. So yeah. Oh, hello, Geodude. Look, we're gonna fight somebody. Are you guys happy? It's not all just talking. Yeah, my real name is Vaughn, and I started my YouTube channel in May. Ah! I was looking at the document in May of 2012. So, in May of 2014, I'll have been doing it for 2 years, which is kind of a long time, but kind of cool. It's nice to say that I've been doing something for that long and still really enjoy it and feel like I'm actually kind of starting to finally pick up some progress. I know I'm not 100,000 subscribers where I could live off of YouTube, but I feel like I'm very proud of where I am. Despite the fact that, obviously, I wish that I was further along, I'm very happy with where I am as well. And I'm excited to see where things go, especially with this Pixelmon series. So yeah, 2 years. Woo, that's crazy. Good question. Next question is from Tanker Tyree. Tanker Tyree. That is an interesting name. And once again, I apologize if I say any of these names wrong. I'm only human. And I'm assuming Tanker is a he. Tanker asks, what is your social life like? Do you have a girlfriend? I do not have a girlfriend. I am single. I'm very picky, and it's kind of weird because at my age, a lot of my friends are married and have kids and stuff, and I haven't had like a serious partner in quite a while. But and this might not be like the best conversation for like my audience if you guys are younger, like teenagers or whatever. You guys are still young and experiencing love, and I definitely think that you should have lots of experiences in love when you're younger, because that's the time to kind of sort out what you like and what you don't like and what you can put up with and stuff. But I've settled a lot in relationships in the past, saying, well, this person isn't perfect or isn't even close to really what I want, but this person likes me, and therefore I should like them back kind of mentality, you know, like just... Or, you know, isn't it better to be with someone that I'm not perfect with than alone? And our society really focuses on not being alone. And I think that's really wrong. I think it's better to be alone and happy than miserable with someone. Being with people, it's great. If you are compatible with someone, it's great. But if you're not compatible with someone, there's no sense in being miserable and making your life miserable and making their life miserable, or potentially leading them on or trapping them in a relationship that you know is doomed, but they don't know it, or anything like that, you know? So it's a trap though, because you don't want to... Relationships are a lot about compromise. So you have to weigh the pros and the cons, because I do think that you should compromise in your relationships. Just because you love football and she doesn't mean that you can't compromise on that fact, because I'm sure that she'll love something that you don't, and part of being in a relationship is learning to love your partner's things, you know, being introduced to your partner's hobbies or whatever. So I get that there's a lot of compromise involved too, but there are some things where you just know you're not compatible on, and you need to be aware of those things, and you deserve better. You know, you don't deserve to settle. It's one thing to not necessarily love everything that person does, but it's another thing if you have fundamental issues, or like if you're dating someone that you think that you're going to stay the rest of your life with, but you find yourself constantly looking for someone better, or like not breaking up with that person because you're hoping someone else will come along who is better, or because you don't want to be alone, you need to reevaluate your relationship status. It took me a long time to come to kind of that understanding, and I've been single, or I mean I'll go on dates, but I haven't been in a serious relationship in since like 2006 or 2007 or something. I mean, it's been a long time, and yeah, I'm lonely and sad, and I wish that I was with, you know, married, or, you know, at least in a steady long-term relationship with someone, but I'm not, and that's okay. Man, that's a lot of clay. I feel good though. So that's been relationship advice with Vaughn. But yeah, I'm single, and Valentine's Day has come and gone, and I've been single yet again. Oh well. Maybe next year it will be better. Who knows? Who knows? I can say for sure that within the Minecraft community, I'm starting to meet lots of really cool people that I feel like I'm on the same wavelength with. So who knows? Maybe not only will YouTube provide a job for me, maybe someday it will provide a partner. That'd be kind of cool, huh? Alright, next question is from Kill the Cam Week. What is the stupidest thing you've ever done? I think I may have answered this one last time, but then I forgot to like actually answer it. I was thinking about what was something stupid that I've done. Either way, I thought about this one for a while, and it's surprisingly hard. Not that I'm so smart, it's just I think I don't focus on... It's so dark. Let's put some torches in here just for now. I don't focus on negative things. I try to focus on positive things. Like a lot of people will just constantly replay like things that they've screwed up on in their life and just obsess over it, and that's not healthy. It's good to reevaluate life and be aware of problems that you have, and so you can address them, but it's not good to obsess over stuff like that, and so I don't, and as a result I tend to forget a lot of this stuff because I just don't focus on it. Oh hey guy, crabby. But I was thinking, and one of the stupid things that I remember doing, and this was in Japan, I went to Japan, I'm full of inventory. I went to Japan in 2001, which is probably, at least one of you was born in 2001, I'm sure. But I was 19 or 20, and I was on a language study abroad course. I spoke pretty decent Japanese at the time, but not fluent. Okay, but not fluent, and... I wanted to buy it. I was staying kind of near Kyoto. Not really near Kyoto. I was in central Japan. But I was kind of in the south of Japan, and I wanted to buy a train ticket to go to Tokyo. And I wanted to get the train ticket at like 5 a.m. so that I could get into town by like 8 a.m. But I couldn't seem to get that across. So, like, I kept saying, like... in Japanese, I'm trying to talk to this guy, and I kept trying to say, 5 a.m., and he kept saying we don't have a 5 a.m. ticket, and I just kept kind of repeating it over and over because I was stupid, and he just eventually kind of gave up, and I ended up buying a train ticket, and I thought I finally got my point across, and I got a 5 a.m. ticket, and it turns out that I had bought a 5 p.m. ticket, and that was one bad thing. But the worst of it was that I was going with a friend, and she also bought a ticket for the wrong time. And so we showed up at like 4:30 in the morning, and we walked with our big old heavy suitcases because we were planning to spend the weekend in Tokyo. And we don't have a car or anything. I mean, we're staying in these dormitories. And we show up at 5 a.m., and the trains have not even started running. We've got these tickets that don't exist, and there's no refund policy, and there's no one speaks English, so basically, like, I had to figure out where I screwed up, and it turns out that, of course, I bought these train tickets for a time that was 12 hours off of when I actually wanted it to be. Is this somebody's base? I see a line of torches into here, or is this like a quarry? This might be a quarry. What is this? Interesting. Very, very... I didn't think anybody lived here, but this looks like a path to someone's house. Let's follow it. There's a workbench. Ooh, and another portal. This must be somebody's quarry. What is this? Here lies the future site of Miola's fossil gym. Ah. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Okay, I will... Let's try to get some clay elsewhere. I don't want to take... Ooh, hey, get out of my face, dude. I don't want to take all the clay from here. Let me make a quick cut, and I'll bring you guys right back. We're back, and we've got more clay, and my poor shovel is gonna die at some point. I hope I don't lose it. But we should be able to get 30 levels from cooking all of this into bricks, so that's good. Anyway, let's jump right into the next question. Demusify asks, if asked to join the Mindcrack guys as a permanent member on a server, which server would you want to join, vanilla or FTB? As a follow-up, have you been asked to join the Mindcrack guys? I get this question a lot because I am pretty good friends with a lot of the Mindcrack guys. I work for Play Mindcrack. Obviously, I'm friends with Beef. I'm pretty good friends with Good and Paws, and so on and so forth. Have not been asked to join the Mindcrack server. I don't know that I ever will. If if I ever did get asked, I would definitely join, especially now that I'm no longer on Red Cubed. My main vanilla series is shut down, so I don't have a vanilla series right now, so of course I would want to join Mindcrack, and I would probably want to join the vanilla server, just because I'm not really into Feed the Beast. I kind of played like on the old Mindcrack mod pack, when they had all of the Greg Tech and stuff, not on their server, but on my own a different server that was running the same pack, and I enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy all of it. I want to just build. I don't want to deal with all of the other stuff, and so like I'm not a big war guy, so all of the war stuff doesn't really appeal to me. But I would definitely join if asked. That is my axe. I don't want to throw that out, but I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. It could happen. It could always happen, but I don't want to mislead anyone into thinking that it's going to be me for the next Mindcracker. I think that I think I could be in the running, but like there's probably like 20 guys that are in the running, and I'm probably, number 15 out of 20 or something. So not impossible, but not likely, probably. Because, everybody has to agree, and I don't know everyone, and the people that I do know, doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to get in. But I'm sure that having more subscribers and more positive content and more pull would be good. So if you guys like my content, make sure that you subscribe and get your friends to subscribe and like my videos and and prove that I am worthy of the Mindcrack name, maybe. But anyway, good question, one that I get asked a lot, so thank you for that one. Next one is from Annika Smink. Where do you live, and are you planning on moving anytime soon? I live in California, Southern California. Not really anywhere near anything that you've ever heard of. I'm about an hour and a half east of LA in a place called the Inland Empire. I would like to move, even if it was just closer to Los Angeles, because that's where pretty much all of my friends are. I live out this way because it's a lot cheaper to live out in this direction, but I would much rather live somewhere else, either Northern California or a little closer towards like Los Angeles, Disneyland type stuff, but costs money, and I don't have money, so maybe someday, but no current plans, but yeah, California, it's not bad because it's within a driving distance of a lot of really cool places, and I have a car, so it's not too bad. I don't like the traffic, but it could be worse. I would love to live somewhere like Seattle or Northern California, maybe Oregon or something. I don't know. Where do you guys live? Are you happy where you guys live? Do you want to move? Big cities, little cities, all that stuff? Man, we are just about out of space. Well, that's good. Next question is from Void Angel. What is your favorite video game? I am weird in that I tend to pick like 1 or 2 video games and just play the heck out of them, as opposed to like every new thing that comes out. So it's going to be a really boring answer, but it's probably Minecraft at this point. I also really like The Sims, and I really like Guild Wars, at least the first one. I haven't played Guild Wars 2. I don't know that I would say that's my favorite, but I have a lot of fond memories of it. So I know that's kind of a boring answer, but it's probably Minecraft. I mean, there's just so much that I can do in Minecraft, and you can really tweak the game to be what you want it to be about, as opposed to what they want you to make it about. So I really like that. Like, for instance, I'm not a big PvP guy. I like to build, I like to explore and that sort of stuff, and that's perfectly easy to do in Minecraft, but it's also perfectly easy to, make redstone or whatever. What? Why are dudes allowed to show their breasts on YouTube but girls can't? That's an interesting question, my friend. But yeah, that's my answer for that. Let's get some more. Next question is from, do you have any brothers or sisters? I do. I have an older brother and an older sister. My brother is 35? 4? I don't know. And my sister's something like 40. So I'm the baby. They both have kids and are married and, live far away. And I'm single and do not have children and still live near my parents. But that's okay. I don't know what else you want to know about them. They're cool. Neither of them are nerds like me, but we all get along, I guess, well enough. And my brother's my brother's son is 11 and loves Minecraft and all that stuff, so he thinks it's pretty cool that I get to go hang out at these conventions with people like Beef and Captain Sparkles and Good and Paws and all them, so that's kind of cool to be able to be like the cool uncle, But that's yeah, that's that. You know, I have family. Yay. Next question is from, what is the strangest or funniest or most interesting question you've ever gotten while working with the Play Mindcrack server? There was one guy who kept... It's weird, because so what I do is I answer questions about the actual website, or about actual Play Mindcrack. So that's a mini game server. If you don't know what it is, it's like you can log onto the server and they have like survival games and various things that you can play. So what I do is somebody would send in a ticket and say, I can't connect, or whatever, something is broken in the server, and I will say, oh, okay, well, you need to do this, that, or the other thing in order to fix that. I got one guy who kept sending in, he wanted to make a movie of the Mindcrack guys. Like, I don't know, but like he kept trying to send in like his movie script to me, and I'm just kind of like, this is super duper not the appropriate place to put this, and like, I just kept closing the ticket out without replying to it because it was just so inappropriate for the place that he was sending it to, and he just kept resending it. So eventually I had to tell him, like, this is not the appropriate place. I am going to close this out. Stop sending it in. And he finally stopped, but that was pretty weird. I was like, man, even if we were interested, this is not the way to go about doing it. I get that it's difficult to contact the Mindcrack guys, but if you really want to do that sort of thing, find the appropriate channels. That's not the appropriate channel that way. So I guess that would be it. It wasn't that weird, but it was kind of weird. And then she also asks, what is my favorite movie and what is my favorite season? I like spring a lot. Just all the new life and stuff. Ooh, hello, water. Favorite movie, maybe Lord of the Rings or the original Star Wars trilogy, Back to the Future. I don't know, I like all that kind of sci-fi stuff, so we'll go with those. Good questions, though. I'm kind of going quick because I don't want this to be like a 10,000 hour episode, and I want you guys to get your questions answered. So I keep seeing these crocodiles and thinking that they're bosses because they're kind of like that blue color, trolling me. Alright, next question is from James Jamerson. How long do you think Minecraft will continue to update, and how long do you think you will play Minecraft? That is a good question. I will probably play Minecraft for years and years and years, because like The Sims 2 came out in like 2003 or something, and I'm still playing it 10 years later. If Minecraft is anything like that, then I will be playing it for a long time to come. How long it'll be updated, that is a different question. I don't know. I'm gonna guess probably another 2 years, and then after that I think it will update. People will still play it and update it with mod packs and stuff, but I don't know that it'll be officially supported by Mojang, and that'll be okay. I think it's still got quite a bit of life in it. I mean, just like I said, like The Sims 2 doesn't get updated anymore. They're making The Sims 4 now, but people still play The Sims 2. So, who knows? Time will tell. This is an interesting area. I don't see any more clay patches. We might be done. But let's keep going with the questions while I explore. Next one is from Lunapalm, who I know, I think, from PAX Prime. She made some really cute plushies. I think that's the right person. And she asks, what would be your perfect day like? What would your perfect day be like? For example, would it be like meeting your hero and going to lunch with them, or going on an adventure with pirates, or like sleeping in and eating delicious food? Ooh, what is this? My perfect day. Sleeping in and eating perfect food would be pretty nice, I have to admit. What is this? Oh, I love exploring because I have not seen this. Is this somebody's like gym? This is pretty cool. Oh man, it's making me lag though. These apricorn farms, something about them makes me, like, if I look in this direction I have like 18 frames a second. If I look in this direction I've got like 40. It makes me lag. Does it show on the computer on your guys' side too? Because it definitely shows on my side. Center of SPK's base. Interesting. Alright, well, we're going to get out of here. And because we got other things to do. And we don't want to deal with the apricorn farm of laggitude. Sorry, guys. I took all your clay. I hope you don't mind. So, yeah. I will probably play Minecraft for a long time. Of course, being able to make it for YouTube. This looks really pretty. I love the green and the orange combo. Being able to do it for YouTube helps a lot. I would probably still play even if I wasn't making videos, but making videos definitely inspires me to play more and do more with the mods and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know. I could see myself playing it for another 10 years. I could see myself playing it for another 2 years. It just depends on if something else more interesting comes along, or if YouTube falls apart, or whatever, you know. But yeah, that's a good question. Next question. Oh, no, that was Luna Palms asking me what my perfect day was. Yeah. I would love to, like, go to, like, a museum, really experience some sort of culture, maybe in another country, like a European country, experience some really good ethnic, or like, not necessarily ethnic food, but cultural food to the place that I'm located in, maybe a good glass of wine, enjoy some sort of live theater or music, or, like, street parade or farmer's market sort of thing, preferably with, like, the love of my life or, like, one of my best friends, and end it off, like, maybe playing a board game or, like, hanging out in person, laughing and having fun. That sounds like a great time. And I've had a lot of days like that with my friends, and that's how a lot of conventions actually tend to go for me. You know, like, ooh, squeaky chair, pulling my keyboard. Like, even if it's within the US, you know, I'll go to Alabama. You know, you wouldn't think that Alabama's got a whole lot of, like, amazing cuisine or something, but we still managed to find some cool food. When I was in Boston for PAX East, we had some really good food some nights. Just, you know, I love traveling and seeing and exploring different cultures and stuff, so that would be perfect for me. That's why one of the reasons I love to go to conventions and stuff. So, good question. Next one is from the Tim Likes Cheese. How do you know Terrace? How long have you been playing Minecraft? I know Terrace through this server. I knew of Terrace before I joined the server because he has posted on the Mindcrack subreddit, and I've seen, like, obviously the intros that he's made for some of the Mindcrack guys and stuff, but I'd never really spoken to him before. I got on the server via Beef because I'm pretty good friends with Beef, and when he joined, I asked if there was potential for me to also join since they had some non-Minecraft guys on the server, and he asked Terrace, and Terrace was okay with that. I'm sure that Terrace probably knew of me in the same kind of way that I knew of him, where we weren't friends, but we knew of each other. So it was very nice of Terrace to let me join his server with his friends, and I'm loving it. I'm definitely loving it, and we've hung out a lot, and I'm sure that I will battle Terrace at some point, and we'll have some sort of other co-ops and things together. So that's how I know Terrace. Just through the server. Kind of weird, I know. Next question is from Maxim Bourgeois. Are you musician? That is a good question. I play musical instruments. I don't know that I would call myself a musician, because I don't think I play any of them very well. I'm most proficient with piano, but I'm not very good at it. I'm not a natural musician, so, like, I can read sheet music, and if I practice a piece long enough, I can play it fine, but not by ear, not because I'm... Is this going to bring water in? It is. Not because I'm good at it, it's just because I've learned where my fingers belong. So I wish that I was better at music, but I'm really not. I'm not a musician, so but I do play some music, so it's kind of a weird half answer there, but a good one. Good question, especially considering that I used to be in marching band, but that doesn't mean that I was any good at it. Next question is from Shay-Ann. How do I get out of here? Shay-Ann Ramirez. What is your favorite food? What is not my favorite food? I like bacon, mangoes, pineapple. I do like a lot of fruits. Pears, a good sorbet ice cream sort of thing. A good steak, a good rare steak. I like vegetables. I don't know. Bacon. Let's just go with bacon. And the last question is going to come from Molly Styles. Did you have braces when you were younger? I did. I totally had braces when I was younger, and I needed them so bad. I had really, really bad teeth. I had, like, the little fang things happening. Like, my teeth were backwards. It was terrible. I had braces in junior high when I was, like, 12 or 13. And now my teeth are straight and perfect and white and very American. But that makes me happy. Ooh, that looks like a fun place to go caving. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. Hopefully it's not too terribly long. It's telling me that it's 33 minutes long. Hopefully I can cut that down a little bit. And after, I should be back from my Doctor Who convention now, so hopefully tomorrow's episode will be not a pre-recorded one. As always, thank you guys for watching. My name is Vaughn, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, it's so dark. Bye!